Today, I'm going to be showing you 4 different ways on how to fill in spaces in your homes with the new plants and Art Deco furniture. Let's do this. And here's my inspo for the first little build. So here is a busy botanical theme. A great way to fill in those spaces in your homes is to make some sort of seating area. Now I am going to run through these builds real quick. Basically, these are just ideas for you to take inspiration and make them your own. So here I have a really basic bookshelf, which I'm basically going to fill with books, new plants, candles, and whatever other bits and pieces I feel will look good from the game. I'm not going to make anything custom to make it a lot easier for you guys. Probably the most creative thing I will be doing this build is to be stacking these plants up on the edge of this bookshelf. I want to prove that you don't have to make custom things to make your builds look amazing. So guys, when using books on your bookshelves, try to select as many different books as you can, as you don't want your build to look repetitive and you want it to have that realistic touch. And when it comes to recoloring your builds, choose a color and then choose similar shades from that palette. Also, another useful tip is to color items which are in the back a lot darker compared to the items that are at the front. And to make your builds look a lot more realistic, add decals and use them as wallpaper. So here I've placed a load of square decals onto a transparent cube, and I'm basically just putting them into place so it looks as though they're hanging from the ceiling. Again, this is another great way to fill in those blank spaces in your homes. Now I said I wasn't going to make anything custom, but I did kind of lie, but I promise you it is something super easy. So here I'm just building on top a transparent cylinder. I've placed a pot with a cube in the middle, and then basically I'm running these rods down from the cube to the edge of the pot to make a hanging plant pot. And then using the floating cube hat or the transform tool, if you have it, you can put these pots in place. This is a brilliant way to fill up those spaces. Use a combination of decals and in-game plants. To finish off my build, I've added a rug, a little yoga seat and some lighting. So here is the finished room. I've basically just added a load of new plants, including old ones, put in a custom rug. There's a load of books, candles. I've stuck to the warmer colours such as brown, beiges. Over here by the window we have some hanging decals as well as in-game plants, and that is basically it, guys. So this is a great way to fill in an empty space in your house. Make yourself a cluttered botanical reading area. So here is my second reading area inspiration. This time it's much more simple. So all I've added so far is a shelf, a screen, another floor shelf, a comfy chair and a side table. And to spruce this all up, all you have to do is add cushions, plants, books, any other little accessories, wall trims, curtains, and you're basically done. So here is the finished build. I did use a few of the new items, but I didn't add much, to be honest, and it is honestly so simple. So here is another great way to fill in those blank spaces in your homes. Moving on to the next build, but don't worry guys, it's not another little seating area. Basically it's just an area where you can show off and display your plants. I can't remember if I mentioned it before guys, but making use of plants is a great way to fill in those empty spaces. So I'm using the floating cube pack here to place my plants onto that mesh board, add some lighting, some kind of unit, and it's basically done. So here is the finished build. To bring it all together, I've used the new wallpaper, added some trims and pillars, a few little bits and pieces, and that is it. So my last build idea for those empty spaces will be a little office area. You can literally add as much or little as you like. Here I'm just quickly placing some plants onto a cylinder to make them look like plant pots. Here I'm just making my custom hanging plant pots again, and again either using the transform tool or the floating cube hat, you can just put them into place. Now how cute is that looking already? I'm just going to go in and just basically plantify it up, and here it is guys. It is actually self-explanatory. I've just added plants, trims, a few little bits and pieces, the new chair, and that's it basically. And there you go guys, there's your 4 ideas to fit in those empty spaces in your home. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment below what you want me to build next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!